Yeah, it's difficult to say. If I were to...
It means if he's still alive.
Well, of course, no,
Question.
one has to put that in a historic perspective, because first of course, for practical purposes, he could not be alive today. So it wouldn't be so much a question of what he would do today or what he would advise today. But I think...
well, it means when you've grown up like 12 or 15, like teenagers that time, if he's alive.
Well, probably as a child I would also have asked him some more personal questions. As a grown-up, probably I would have asked him more about what he felt about the development of his country, whether he felt that his own ideas had been correct in all aspects when he was involved in the struggle for independence, or whether he realized that some problems were somewhat different from what he originally imagined them to be. I'm sure he probably would have hoped that the positive developments would have taken off much faster than they actually did. But I guess looking at the development as an onlooker, if he had been asked, say, in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 80s, he may have realized that some dynamics take place in a society,
yes,
which make it even more difficult than what you feel to begin with, to change something. There's a lot of social inertia, I would call it.
yes.
And it takes a long time till education, for example, which is one of the keys of improvement, is sufficiently widespread to have an overall effect. That's a long-term effect and a long-term investment. I guess if I had asked him as an adult, I would have probably tried to ask him, discuss with him where his own expectations had been different and how his views would have changed. I think that would have been almost more interesting. When I was a child, probably it would have been more of a personal question of involving also my personal relationship to him, which never developed because he wasn't there.